For today's little oral exercise, we're going to review the pattern of saying thirds and the pattern of saying fifths. Why? Because we're about to put them together in the next module into triads. So we're going to do that, and then we'll do another little practice melodic dictation. All right. Pattern of thirds. Let's start our pattern of thirds going up. Let's start it on F. I just picked F, why not? So we're going to start on F. We go up to A. We'll say it together. Here we go. F, A, G, B. A, C, B, D, C, E, D, F, E, G, F. Okay. How about let's come down? We're going to go a third down from F. F goes down to D. Okay, here we go. F down to D. F, D, E, C, D, B, C, A, B, G, A, F, G, E, F. Okay, let's do one more pattern of thirds. How about let's start it on B. Sure, B. By the way, it's all the same pattern of thirds. You notice we're not saying any different pairs of thirds. We're just sort of mixing it up by starting on different notes. So it's intelligent practice. We're repeating, but we're also doing a little bit of change to strengthen what our brain recognizes here. Practice smart. That's worth a lot more practicing smart than just practicing long, and not so smart. Okay. So we're starting on B. Here we go. We're going to go up. So we start on B going to D. B, D, C, E, D, F, E, G, F, A, G, B. We started on B. Did I skip some? Oh, we want to keep going and landing on B. Start it again. We just said B. Okay, here we go. From the bottom, from B. B, D, C, E, D, F, E, G, F, A, G, B, A, C, B. There we go. That's the one we wanted to land on. Okay, we should practice it coming down. So now we're going to go B down to G. Yeah, absolutely. Remember how useful knowing those relationships are. We know that is a useful relationship now because we know that the relative major and minor are a third apart. So if I said, what's the relative minor from B flat? The answer is G. It's a third relationship. Oh yeah, these third relationships, we keep saying how useful they are. Okay, we're going to come down with no accidentals. B down to G. Here we go. B, G, A, F, G, E, F, D, E, C, D, B, C, A, B. Notice we also picked up the pace a little bit. So once a particular speed, a tempo is comfortable for you, just give that metronome a little crank. Go a little faster. Okay, how about the pattern of fifths? Let's take the pattern of fifths. So we're going to start on D and go up 5. Here we go. Ready? D, A, E, B, F, C, G, D, A, E, B, F, C, G, D. Okay, let's take the pattern of fifths. I remember last time we did the fifths, we were using these fingers. That was kind of a useful thing. Okay. Totally good to get your body involved, by the way, in doing these different tasks. There is nothing wrong with having your body memory help you along with all of these things. So here we go. We're going to come down from G. Let's descend from G. What are we going to end up with if we go down from G? C. Okay, here we go. G, C, F, B, E, A, D, G, C, F, B, E, A, D, G. All right. Let's see. How about a little quiz question here? What is a third above F? A. Good. What is a fifth below D? G. What is a third below B? G. What's a third above B? D. Okay. What's a fifth above C? G. What's a third above C? E. What's a third below C? A. What's a fifth below C? F. By the way, I just give you a little tip for when you're doing theory homework. You want to pay attention to the directions. If it said a third above, make sure you read a third above and don't accidentally do third below. Silly mistakes, I have to say. They are so easy to make in theory class, but now you know, so you won't make any. Okay, here's our quick little dictation. Again, like I did a few modules ago, I'm going to give you a folk song so that we can repeat it and sing it together, and then we're going to figure out the solfege notes, okay? Let's see, I'm going to start here. This is do, okay? And the song sounds like this, and I sing a line and you repeat it. It's actually just that straightforward. It's one of our easier little folk songs. Here I go. Charlie over the ocean, you repeat. Charlie over the sea. Charlie caught a starfish, can't catch me. This is a game song. It's for kids to sing as they walk around in a, one kid walks around the outside of a circle, and then you tap whoever is the starfish or whatever fish you choose, and then they chase around, kind of like Duck, Duck, Goose, or if you're from Minnesota, Duck, Duck, Ray, Duck. It's a game. That's why there's all this echoing in it. I'm going to sing it again. Here we go. I'm going to sing it without, well, yeah, sing it with me. We'll sing it without the spaces between the phrases. Here we go. Charlie over the ocean, Charlie over the sea, Charlie caught a starfish, can't catch me. Now, what's the first thing we might notice about how this song ends? I said this is do. Let's talk about how it begins and ends. This is do. Charlie over the... I'm starting on do, aren't I? Yeah. Okay, so we know it starts on do. How about where it ends? Can't catch me. Did it end on do? No. It went down. Yeah. Okay, so that's just something to note, that it doesn't end on do. That's a little unusual, but that's plenty of songs do that. Okay. So now we're going to go Charlie over the ocean. Charlie over the ocean. What pattern does that sound like? Do, do, re, mi. That's right. It's stepwise. Do, 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 re, mi. Good thing we're not doing the rhythmic dictation, because that'd be a lot of notes, right? Charlie over the... Those would all be different notes, but they're all do's. Do, 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 re, re. Okay. So we've already got one phrase done. I wonder if that phrase is going to repeat anywhere. Charlie over the ocean, Charlie over the sea. That wasn't the same. Charlie caught a starfish. It's the same. So phrase 1 and phrase 3 are the same notes. Different words, same notes. Might make the rhythm a little different because you have to get all the word syllables in. Okay, well that's good. That just cut our work down in half. I don't have to listen so hard to the third phrase anymore. I can focus my attention on phrases 2 and 4. Okay, speaking of phrase 2, Charlie over the ocean, Charlie over the sea, Charlie over the sea. It goes down, doesn't it? We could figure out, should we figure out where it ends? We could do that. Charlie, C, that was the ending point. Charlie, C, Charlie, do, da, 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 do, ti, la, so. That ends on so. So now I have a do, and then I have a so. Charlie over the sea. Where is that little bit on the notes on C. We know it ends on so, and it started here, so, C, la, so. Was it T? Charlie over the sea. Nope, do, T, do, la, so. That's it. Do, 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 la, so. Okay. I have from the beginning. Sing it with me. Do, 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 re, mi. Do, 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 la, so. Do, 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 re, mi. That's the starfish part. Here's the end. Can't catch me. Doesn't that sound familiar? Can't catch me. It sounds just like Charlie over the sea. Just different rhythm because there's not as many syllables. Do, do, la, so. Yeah, we got the whole song. Nice quick one. I'll sing it all the way through. Here we go. First with words, then with solfege. Charlie over the ocean, Charlie over the sea. Charlie caught a starfish, can't catch me. Now we go with solfege. Do, 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 re, re. Do, 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 la, so. Do, 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 re, mi. Do, do, la, so. Again, just a little more practice prepping you for what's coming up later on in your music study with oral skills. Practice your patterns of fifths and thirds so that you can just spit those letter names right out, whether it's above or below. That will also help you when you're working on intervals on the page, being able to say, aha, of course C is a third below E. That kind of thing will transfer really nicely to the written page. So plenty to practice, lots of good reasons to do it.